Hello, my fellow TIs. As I come to you, all the neighbors are quiet, and even their kids were anticipating. Well, anyways, remember when I was like, at the gas station, with the little mini mart, and I told you about that there was this guy that came up and asked me to get him drugs, and yeah. Well, anyways, a while back I posted about a smear campaign from, well, a neighbor I never knew that I met told me, "Oh, you're the one that killed the dog, huh?" And she was just kidding. But the owner of the dog had told me like that this guy that's on Megan's Law that used to live here, Eddie Amy. Well, anyways, that he told him that I killed his dog. And 5 years later, I hear from a neighbor that I never met before. And, I asked the dog owner, "Oh, I never believed you killed the dog. My neighbor killed him." Well, anyways, when I was at that, the gas station, the little mini mart thing at the corner, they used to live in this building, and he tried to say hi to me from the passenger seat of a van. And I told him something. I said, "You know what? About having nerve, after he told people that I killed a dog and this and that." And I told him that. And anyways, long story short, he said all those people are liars, And I guess the owner of the dog, that, asked me if I killed his dog, he must be lying too, right? And 5 years later, I talked to him and he said, "No, I never really believed it." Yeah. When you're going around telling neighbors that you don't even know, just imagine how many people that you've told that, that you do know or that do know me, going around telling strangers. He had never met her. The neighbor that told me this, like, not too long ago, never met her. Just went up to her and started talking about me. So, if that smear campaign, and probably some people still believe it, but people that know me know it's not true. I mean, hell, I stop and talk to cats and know the cat's names on the next block, in the alley, Yeah, people that know me. Animals are more human than human most of the time, than humans. But, of course all those people are liars. But then again, being here and being a targeted individual, and hey, somebody on Megan's Law is welcome here. Welcome here. And, one thing about, because my dad was, one thing about, those kind of people is they have some kind of charm or some kind of thing to draw you in. They're helpful or some kind of personality trait, Yeah. So, I guess hardly anybody actually checked. "Oh, yeah, I was 17 years old. You know what?" And she was, no, I was 18 and she was, yeah. No, you check. Don't believe, anybody. If they're one of those people, don't believe them. You go look on their profile, because a lot of them are really charming and people like them, like my father, Yeah. Almost 1,000 people at his backyard party. And he knew them all. But, yeah. It's a shame. So, if me killing a dog is one of the smear campaigns, can you imagine what else is out there? I mean, and I wouldn't give a fuck, because I know who I am. And, yeah, I've gotten better. You know what I mean? I've let a lot of stuff go. Yeah. But I'm not flawless. You know, I have my problems and I'm always sick in here. I'm always sick in here. And I have been putting off going to the doctor, and I know I have to go to the doctor or the hospital and get tested for radiation and mold because they can test you for that. Because I stay sick and I stay in pain, and I don't look really good right now. I mean, there's no reason at all except for that it changes your DNA. You get me? Most of the time I feel so weak, and every joint and all the nerves and muscles in my body, and I took a bad fall the other day. And I guess I forgot how to land because, I have to be careful about falling. I almost fall all the time. I bump into stuff. I always drop my phone on my face when I'm tired or if I'm relaxed or I'm dropping cigarettes and then plus with the magnetics, it pulls shit to the ground, So, yeah, I have to be careful because I don't know. I try to look on my butt with my phone, but I have no real mirror and no real lights in here. You get me? So, yeah, I can't see worth nothing. My seeing is only getting worse. But I did try to look to see if I had a bruise. But I think all the bruises are inside, and that's even worse because they last longer. But I think I forgot how to land or I landed awkward because I heard all these different places, like on my butt bone, the back of my neck, different places. So I don't know if I bounced or what. I mean, look, I don't think I'd bounce very much unless I bounced off my damn bones. But I don't like this at all. But the good news is, and it makes me feel better, that I asked somebody if they'd pay for my funeral, and they said no problem. So I do feel relieved. I was going to donate my parts, but with all the crap that they're doing, and I don't know if they'll use it for scientific reasons or to give it to somebody that needs it to live. So I'd rather them just go inside with my shell and just be worm bait. Unless I knew for sure. But yeah. And I got a lot more to say, but I need to go find out more first. Because I don't like to say certain things, unless I know more about them. And you guys know that I keep a lot off of here and a lot not spoken because, hey, come on. No. I even put something else in my mind if I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you can't let them have everything. Even some of our memories. You get me? There's certain things that if you're gonna, because me, when I think about a memory, it plays like parts to movies, in my head, and I see it. So, it was a big problem, like breaking the movie down to smaller parts and being able to falsify it, whether it be faces or whether it be, falsify it. You get me? And then, maybe blow it up like this big or whatever, because we're fed a lot of little truths with a bunch of lies, and everything is like camouflage within, yeah. So I'm starting to learn how to, the ones that I know, yeah, when I da 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 da, it's maybe a twist with falsehoods, maybe some truths with twists. You get me? Because yeah. Yeah, because I'm too honest. And one thing about me is since the accident, I can't poker face. If I feel something, if you know me well enough, it's written on my face, no matter what I say. I'm glad I used to, it didn't happen till older in my life, but still, I'm going to have to, you have to learn to defend yourself in certain ways, and I don't like being dishonest, but especially my thoughts, I want to feel my memories. I want to laugh in the shower because I'm thinking about something that happened to me 20 years ago, Yeah, but just, it's amazing. You wouldn't believe, or maybe you would, the, I don't know what excuses or what reasons certain ones make up to be a part of this and enjoy it. And I don't know, but I have no clue. But you know what? It really sucks. It really sucks. And I always imagined that certain people and I would end up in the same place, after I die. But I don't think so. It's not my judgment because, hey, apparently, as long as you ask for forgiveness and you mean it in your heart and you really want it, God will forgive you and let you in. That's what he did to my father. My father said he was, you're going to hell, Dad. God's watching you. You know what? It don't matter because when I get cancer and I'm dying, I'll just ask for forgiveness and I'll be okay. That was his plan. And that's exactly what happened. But since he meant it and he actually felt it and wanted forgiveness from God, God let him in. So all those years, but I'm not angry no more. It's been the last couple of years that I've let a lot of things go. I still listen to Korn, but I can listen to those songs and feel what anger I felt before, but not feel the anger that I was feeling before. You get me? I can put myself into what I felt, but I'm not feeling it. You get me? That's not what I feel.